Oh, there we go. Welcome to another edition of C, where we have three people played by three people going to a place called the Pig and Whistle.
People.
We might be four people. There might be, a person suit. It's a possibility.
You just assume I
You
said
never know.
already.
Oh my god. Okay. So the scene will be set at the Pig and Whistle, of which I do not know, so I cannot describe, but I am guessing it is like your atypical bar. Grill.
Yes, it is dark woods and warm plasters. And it's nice. It's got like kind of stained glassy windows, heavy leaded. It's got room. It's got a couple of pool tables. The one thing that people would notice though is that everything in the bar is set.
Red.
There's nothing in the bar that's either even or that is not like in Escape, like on Plane. Like literally, there are no even numbers, and there are no clear straight lines for very far distances. Also, every once in a while, you'll notice that there are metallic strings that are kind of lacing the roof, like if on the ceiling. You'll notice that there are little. It just looks like there are wires that every once in a while cross-sect something. That's there to make it more difficult to cast magic. Bear that in mind.
Make it a smash.
Make it a smash. If you attempt to use magic on this venue with this escape, you're going to have a die taken off your pool.
Okay.
Oh no, that one dado.
Oh, that one die.
I mean, if you only have like 3-4 dice for spell,
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the scene.
So Vox just shows up first. She's got like her usual attire. She's got also like this old like Nerf to Harriet. Look, she's got like, this old Nerf bat that she turns in to security. But to the Fae, it would be a fucking giant ass battle axe. It's very ornate looking and is blood tinged red, like tinged blood red. But she'll turn that into security and then sweep in.
Basically,
Very,
the security is the bartender. Basically, you just deposit your leavings with him. He lets people keep a very like a small weapon on them, a knife, something the cops won't throw a fit over. You know what I mean? So
yeah, she's got her dagger on her.
Yeah. But so he's behind the bar, basically just working it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, she orders a drink and sits there waiting.
She notices that there is also a fellow lost sitting nearby, nursing a beer. He looks warm, not drunk, but definitely like the beer is settling in.
Mm-hmm.
He's wearing pretty much similarly what he's wearing in his picture. Is he's got a black coat on the back of his chair, plaid shirt, blue jeans, boots. He just kind of a handsome, good-natured looking fellow, bright one. But his bright one, it doesn't seem to be one of those things that just overly like pours out of him like lights and all that sort of thing. You follow me? It's more just the pure depth of his warmth and caring nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something that's an internal light kind of a thing. Although he does have kind of flashes of light from his eyes of a kind of goldeny hue, and when he touches things, sometimes it kind of will make little bursts of light and stuff like that. It's very much a warm internal thing. There you go. That's the character's description.
Okie dokie. Yeah. I'll let Kim intro before I do anything.
Okay. So, shaggy looking dude will walk in. Does not look like it's ever been properly, done. And he's got a kind of and everything. Because if I try to throw my overlay up, my computer will lag on me. Because thank you, Wi-Fi.
You should have rough sex with assert your dominance.
I am not about to do anything like that with my router.
I didn't say it had to be your router.
Right? I didn't hear about the writer.
Okay, so Jesus Christ, you people!
Sorry.
Everyone saw his overlay earlier, so you know what the fucker looks like.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he'll just kind of walk in and he'll sit down at the bar, like a sign that says "Turn your weapons in."
Yes, I'll show it to you later. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay, in that case, he'll take a Glock out from a shoulder holster. I can say that word, and I'll hand it over to the guy. Safety on and magazine taken out.
The bartender will basically take it from him, and because it's a gun, he'll deposit it into a like a metal locker, lock it up, and hand him the key. It's on like one of those little stringy things that, like, you know what I mean, goes around your wrist.
Yeah. Deal with those before. And he'll, keep it around his wrist and everything. And then he'll ask for a whiskey.
You do notice, by the way, that the fellow sitting at the bar in the plaid shirt also has one of those around his wrist.
Oh boy. Yeah, he'll look over to the dude and just kind of, lift his wrist up with kind of like, hey, cheers, buddy.
He'll give him a nod. And I'll say, oh, cheers to you too. He'll kind of look at Voxus.
She'll just kind of look at him, start slowly drifting over in her own way,
He'll kind of tilt his head at her and kind of ponder it a moment. And he'll say, I think I've seen you around once or twice. I don't think I've ever actually gotten the pleasure to speak to you. You hang out around the spring court a lot, right?
Oh, that would be me, yes. My name is Voxus.
He'll smile. Everybody
Rhymes with Deoxys.
He'll smile and he'll say, my name's Dom. Rhymes with... He'll shrug. Dom.
She looks him up and down and says, yes, I think you are.
His brows go up. It's for oh, go on.
I was just gonna say real quick, the sip of whiskey that Harry was taking suddenly becomes lodged in his throat, and this dude is coughing.
She looks over at him and looks him up and down and says, I could see you being one too. Being a dom.
So,
by the way, sorry, Kim. Or Johnny.
No, it's fine, go on.
So used to apologizing to Kim. I just wanted to say, like, she does say this all with a completely dry, like voice.
So it's short, but not for what you think it's short for. My name is it's Donald O'Shaughnessy. But the thing is whenever people see my name, Donald O'Shaughnessy, they end up calling me, like, he'll shrug. Domino O'Shag-Hennessy? He'll just kind of shrug.
I could see that.
So I just tend to tell people my name is Dom.
She just nods.
Like it rhymes with tonal, Dom. He'll nod. It looks kind of like his ability to talk to a woman is a little stressed.
She smiles, tilts her head to the side, nods. I can see it.
He keeps saying that, Lass. What could you be seeing?
Lots of things, but probably not as much as I'd like. And she looks over to Harry as well, looks him up and down very noticeably.
To her, and just take another sip of his whiskey.
So he turns 50 Shades of Red, and kind of looks over at Harry as if he is receptive to this or not.
Harry's gonna look over at him and just kind of like give him that I don't know what to do shrug.
He's going to emphatically give him the Jesus is willing to be your wingman tonight.
We'll then give him the shrug. Okay, let's go with it. Look,
So I'll come sit by him. Your brand new bestie. So, this is nice. What's your name?
I'm Harry.
I'm sure you are.
It's just coming all out, isn't it, lass?
He's
Well,
gonna
I
look
am.
over. He's gonna look over to Voxus and just say, "Oh,
What did he say? You cut out.
oh." He's gonna look over to he'll look over to Voxus and just be like, "You don't even know,"
That's kind of the point.
because he's a fucking werewolf.
She just takes it in stride and says, "Oh, that's kind of the point." And she sips her drink very peaceably.
So the look that this priest has on his fucking face,
Is it priceless?
like a Monet. Like a fucking Monet, okay? Especially since the further you get from it, the more clear it becomes. So you can appreciate it at all distances.
She is a very, very carefully neutral expression as she says all of this, by the way.
You know when you can't tell if someone's either going to crack up or cry in desperation? That's where you've caught him. He's riding that edge. And he'll look over at Harry, his eyes full of just this intense need to find balance. It's like you can hear the pain of like, oh.
There, Kim?
She's shocked too.
Is she?
You broke barely. Like, you broke up really bad on that one.
Okay, yeah, the lag's starting to be an issue. Like, I didn't hear anything you guys have said.
Ooh.
Do you need to switch to me running this scene? Or do you just want to try it for tomorrow?
That's up to you. Like, I wouldn't mind, because let's be honest, I'm not going to be able to sleep for the next couple of hours, so I wouldn't mind having something to occupy my time. It's just...
I can go until about 2 a.m. because my husband has to sleep. But,
Yeah, I got it.
yeah, but I
I
can.
I'm down.
Yeah, I can continue running. It's just, like, lag spikes, pretty much.
Okay. Are you good for now?
For the moment, it seems to be okay. Sorry.
That's fine. No, just Dom was basically just kind of like, oh god, don't know how to process, above my pay grade.
Okay. So something Vox said, I'm assuming?
Yeah, and he basically looks over at Harry like, help me. Oh god, help me.
Okay. In and he'll just be like, So to change the topic from this, you guys were mentioning Spring Court. What's that?
It's a club that I'm part of. It's
Mhm.
quite exclusive. I'm sure. And she looks him up and down.
I've heard the higher ups tend to like people outside the fold, as it were.
Well, they're not usually outside for long. They're usually inside some kind of fold.
Oh, Jesus! He just coughs. He choked on air. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, Lord. You're too precious for this good world. You know that, lass, right?
She smiles very innocently and sweetly.
I've seen a lot of people with that look, and they don't end up being innocent. Trying to say.
Oh, the Lord.
Also, look, I'm already in one club. Court club is like anything like this other club, then I definitely do not want to be in it because I don't even want to be in the club that I'm in now.
Oh, what club are you in now? Would it be the Dramatic Reading Club?
Don't kind of look. I'll try to think of a way, kind of describe it, and it's he'll just say oh my god, this dude's only way of describing. I'm just looking very plainly with the be like, and he'll sigh and he'll look actually a little depressed about it, and he'll just be like, he'll mutter, "I'm in a furry club. I guess you could describe it."
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that, lad. I,
She smiles. I went to one of those conventions once. It was quite interesting.
Mhm.
Although there was quite a smell coming from one of the unused boardrooms.
Trust me, the conventions that this particular club throws is, yeah,
very unconventional, you'd say.
the
Well,
woods
if
and
you
all
ever
sorts
need
of stuff.
She perks her eyebrows up at that. Well,
Oh,
pretty good. You just have to make sure you bring something so you don't get scratched.
That's kind of the point with some of them. They just and get like scars and stuff, and they show it off.
Now that's a fetish I haven't heard of before. Oh wait, yes I have.
oh, my lord. He'll look up. Oh, Lord. This is why you had to get out, Donald. This is why you had to get out.
By the way, Kim, I'm gonna roll like. Well, no, I can't roll empathy. How, like, unless he's hiding it, how is he looking? Like, how is he responding to all this?
He's like, he's got that look of, I want to tell you what this club actually is because I'm not actually like a furry sort of people. So he's just kind of got that confused, like, I want to tell him something look, and then mixed with, I probably shouldn't tell him look because I don't know what they are.
She leans in really close and just takes a deep breath and sighs and goes, well, if you should ever need a date to one of these conventions, you can always hit me up. I assure you, I can act quite nice in polite society.
He'll look over and whisper back, polite society, and they probably would kill you before you got in.
She just chuckles and goes, oh, my dear, that is very adorable.
No, like, you think you're all bad and tough, and, I don't know if you are or not. Like, you got all sorts of weapons, but there's, like, a lot of them at these conventions, and they will probably be very happy if I just brought some random stranger to one of the
Well, you see, I wouldn't be a random stranger now, would I? I'd be your date.
See, they don't allow that sort of stuff.
Oh, why not? That seems like a very restrictive sort of furry club to be in. And as she says this, by the way, she is like inching very ever slightly closer, and her eyes have not left his eyes. And just the scent of like every sweet flower you can imagine is intensifying around him.
He's looking a little concerned, and he's gonna glance over at Dom real quick before.
I tried to say we were together, but
Over at him real quick, and then I'll look back to oh shit, it's not her him lagging. Oh,
I think it was both ends.
you'll notice Dom pulls his phone out and sends a text.
Well, Vox just won't because her attention is completely focused on Harry at the moment.
yeah, he'll look back down at her and just be like, shit, I forgot what she said. I'm closer to him, but I forgot what it was gonna be.
And now you know Will's problem.
She said that's a very restrictive type of furry club now, isn't it?
Okay. And he'll just kind of shrug and rub the back of his head, trying to blow it off, and he'll just kind of say, "Yeah, like you have to go through this this initiation process, which you don't even know about. It just sort of springs on you. Yeah, what the hell's happening? And then after that happens, then you're in the club, but only a certain like convention, because the other conventions don't. I not like your convention, and they've got history with your certain convention, and it's all a bunch of bullshit."
She smiles, nods like she understands what he's talking about, leans ever so slightly in closer, takes a deep breath, and then leans back to the bar and takes a sip from her drink.
He's gonna slowly start inching over to Dom.
She'll like, her eyes will flick between the two of them, and then she just gets this grin. It's the first time you've seen her smile, and it's just this wicked grin on her face.
He sends a text and he looks back up smiling. Hello, Dad.
Your thing, my bad.
Yeah, he'll basically smile at he'll smile at Harry and he'll say, "Hello, lad."
Hey there. What's up?
He'll look up at the roof, like the ceiling. Our Lord and
Harry
Savior
will be.
Jesus Christ. He'll nod. No, he'll shake his hand. And he's like, "I'm a priest and I'm not even that bad, okay?" He's like,
Well, if you need any help getting anything up later, let me know. Boxes just says dryly as she takes another sip from her drink.
he'll point at him or Harry. He's like, "Me or her? Because I'm a priest. I just said it, a Catholic priest." Like,
She shrugs.
so
Either or maybe
shake
both.
his hand.
Did you catch the last part, by the way?
Yes.
She just shrugs as she says that.
You dirty birdie.
Oh, my dear, you have no idea.
I am a priest. People confess things to me you couldn't possibly begin to understand.
She just takes another sip.
I could write tomes, books, libraries on filth that would probably send you screaming in pure orgasmic ecstasy. Okay?
That sounds pretty odd for a writing.
I mean, again, I have to listen to all of it when people are confessing it, This one time, this fellow, well, I can't really talk about it, but man, I did not need to know that people did that with candlesticks. Anywho.
Oh, you mean like wax play?
No.
Oh.
Maybe possibly tying her ass up, flipping her over, and using her as a candlestick holder.
To each his own, I suppose.
Yeah, but it's his sister. It's kind of muddly with the morals.
Seen that too.
Oh my. Look at his phone again. Text, 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 text. Text.
Is he just? I'm gonna try and roll it, even though I'm only rolling like 3 dice. Like, is he doing? I can't even right now.
He's doing the I can't even, oh God, please come rescue us. Person in specific, obviously, as he is texting. He's not texting Jesus.
Jesus, take the wheel. This crazy bitch has it.
Kinda.
Come save us!
Come be our wing lord.
Please come us from this crazy bitch. We need you.
She just kind of pouts out her lower lip. Well, the offer's still there, you know. Break from your priestly vows for a weekend or so.
It's called sabbatical. I take them every once in a while, but I still do kind of have to hold to the tenets of my vows. But listen. So, if I ever decided one day, maybe let's just, slip on the life path I've been on for the past, 15 years, you are certainly the first one I'll come and find. Tell, and then run off. He's like joking with her.
Damn, I'm not even gonna stay. Just gonna kiss and run.
Oh, the kissing part. Oh, there's kissing involved.
I'll shrug. I don't know that. I mean, that'll be up to you.
Oxus just takes another sip of her drink.
Yeah, and then he'll kind of think over what he said, and he'll just be like, "Yeah, between you and her, that'll be between you and her with the whole kissing, because you said you'd go and tell her. I'm not."
Why? He'll just look up. Why?
I mean, you're invited too if you ever want to come around and get a little furry with it. She just raises an eyebrow. And she sighs, God, that was a horrible pickup line. Even for one of my kind.
Very, very, very soft. Just velvet smooth, beautiful female voice. Kind of just gently rolls and fills Voxus's ears. And a figure walks towards them.
Is this like the Spring Queen?
No.
Priest, let's call it backup.
No. It's just a member of the court. And she'll say, "Oh, Voxus, it wasn't that bad."
And she just turns and looks.
It's just one of the sirs.
She goes, "Oh, do you really think so?" And it's like a question. Like, it's not like the sarcastic type of do things. That's like a questioning, sort of.
Oh, it's an art, dear. It's meant to be experimented with. Find your pleasure. And she'll come over and give Dom a kiss on the cheek, leaving a red print on his cheek. He's like, "Oh God, Jesus, don't get mad."
Harry's gonna pull a tissue out of his pocket and just kind of offer it to him.
I need the River Jordan to wipe away this sin.
Voxus looks over and goes, What color is the handkerchief, by the way, Kim?
I mean, like a normal tissue out of
a tissue?
a paper tissue.
Oh, sorry, I misheard. I thought you said handkerchief.
Nah.
She's wearing.
Yeah, must make a handkerchief go joke.
She's wearing like a gray sweater and black tights and little black boots, and looks impeccable with roses growing in her hair and rose red lips and nails. And she'll basically hop up onto the bar stool and arrange her clothes very, very neatly and smile at them.
Harry will wave at her.
She'll wave at him. So, how is this evening going? I'm Vegas.
It's going all right, you could say. It's definitely an interesting evening. You meet so many interesting people in this part of town.
Indeed. And she'll bat her eyelashes.
Who's she betting her eyelashes at?
In general, when she opens and closes her eyes, the way that she does it is like she's batting them.
Okay.
It's just natural. They flutter. And it's not even like that affected, like, annoying flutter. It's just the way that. And she'll look over at Harry and give him a very, very sweet, polite smile. No agenda or desire, just friendly grin.
Yep, and he'll return the grin.
Please.
Voxus has sus face, by the way.
Don't let me monopolize the conversation. By all means, do carry on.
Oh no, no monopolization here. Just thinking.
About what, dear?
Lots of things. Some of which can't be said in the company of a priest. Or at least not with others. She winks at Dom.
He catches it and eats it.
The wink?
Let Dom do what Dom gonna do. And she'll kind of giggle softly. I hope my presence hasn't quieted your small group. I feel terrible. You've gotten... Dom told me it was a very spirited conversation.
Vox is just, her grin grows as she looks at Dom. Oh, indeed. It was quite spirited.
I'm fairly certain the spirits that fell our dear Dom aren't quite the spirits that fear you and I. And Dom looks like, fuck, I called you here to help.
Vox just takes another sip of her drink, relaxes back against the bar.
She's drinking a glass of very red wine.
Okay.
So, I heard you got into a bit of a tussle the other day.
Oh, yes. I mean, you can call it a tussle, but it was more of... Oh, it was just a bit of a scuffle, kerfuffle. Not too much of anything.
Don't underplay yourself. I want to hear all about it.
Well, I'm afraid it might make our friend over here a little uncomfortable. She looks over to Harry. As I hear, he's a furry, so I don't want to...
Oh,
Or we'll just
my.
look over. Harry's just gonna look over at the two and just kind of shrug and say, "Look, I've heard a lot of weird stuff lately. Would not care about whatever you said in blatant, utter honesty."
Well, my dear, if that's how you feel, you'd have to have a... What do they call it? Full disclosure back.
Full disclosure?
We want to know where you are, dear.
I ain't saying without y'all saying first.
Well, then fine. I'm one of the lost.
Fuck is that?
Well, what the fuck are you? She'll kind of throw back at him tit for tat, but it's in a very flirty, playful way.
I mean, like I said, I'm a furry werewolf, dude.
Ooh, her like her little teeth. She notices, or like her canines are a little bit slightly pointy, and she smiles so big, and it's like,
He'll lean over and whisper to Dom and just like whisper in his ear and say, "Did I just make a really horrible mistake saying that?"
she wants to sleep with one of everything.
Oh no.
I
Can I like
I forgot that fact. I'm sorry.
look? Can I just say I'm like an honorary priest for the day or something?
Tell her you're gay.
But I'm not.
Tell her you're gay. I don't care if you're gay or not. You're probably gonna never see her again.
Okay, fine.
There you go.
And he'll look back to the chick and just kind of smile. Now I don't know what the hell a lost is. I guess we're called like the Forsaken or something. I don't know.
With batter eyelashes.
Voxus leans over and says, well, in return for you not telling everyone, I can show you.
He'll kind of narrow his eyes. Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, there's a little trick I can do, but I need from you that you won't tell anyone of what you see without our permission.
Who the hell am I gonna tell? It's a Saturday night and I'm hanging at a bar drinking whiskey talking about weird fucking things with a group of random strangers I've never known. Does it look like I have a social life?
That is a very good point.
And she leans in and says, we like to be careful. We have
I mean, so do
our
I.
reasons.
Technically, I'm not supposed to be telling anyone that I'm a werewolf, but look at that.
Yes, but well, do you want to know or not?
Yes, I do, and okay. And he'll just, honor thing. I'm not gonna tell anybody. Cross my heart, hope to die. What, you want a pinky promise next?
Oh yes. Makes a hold her finger up.
Oh my god. And he'll hold his pinky up.
And Voxus is gonna spend a point on glamour to seal that into a pledge, where he tells someone, well, he crossed his heart and hoped to die. So
That's
Yep.
why Vixana's doing that actually, so you can play off of it.
yep. So it's
Ooh,
a
tell
one
me.
pledge where in return for him not being able to him not talking about it, you can see our mains, and if he says anything to sanction, well, oh.
You wanna?
I mean, like, for real though, who the hell is he gonna tell?
She don't know, but she's careful. So yeah, he sees our mains now.
He's kind of blank and be like, and then I'll look down at his drink. What was in that?
Oh, nothing. At least nothing like you're thinking.
I was hoping it was just whiskey.
That's probably what it was.
I have a song stuck in my head. You hear Dom say.
What song is that, preacher man?
They was coming over the Cork and Kerry mountains. So that song.
I gotcha. Just be like, y'all look like fairies and stuff. Like, okay.
Well, there you go. That's all. Hey, kind of like woo, fingers, hands.
That's it? Really? Y'all made me do all that? Couldn't you just tell me you guys fairies? Really?
Vixana will like wave at him. He can see like the flowers in her hair and stuff like that. And her skin is like petal fucking porcelain soft looking.
Uh, don't expect me to be going out in the back alley, though, and turning into...
Oh no, we don't.
Can you do it in the bathroom?
Google.
Yeah, Vixana's like, can you do it in the bathroom?
I'm sure there's many things he can do in the bathroom, Vivana or Vixana.
You are so thirsty tonight. Do you need touch? Do you touch? She'll kind of like paw over at her, like.
Like, lady, I think she does.
Well, you did offer, but we can't let our guests, can't make that sort of offer without, having guests here, Vixana.
No,
You
I
do
think
have to be courteous, spring courtiers.
We could always bring back to the spring court, and she'll kind of get a look on her face.
Molly,
That is true.
I think myself and Preacher Man over there are A-okay for the evening, ladies.
The priest thumbs up so big. I'm gay.
Is that so, Preacher Man?
No, not at all. But Jesus will forgive me later.
And then she chuckles like she has an inside joke to herself.
Vixana will basically kind of go over to Dom and like put her hands on his chest and then kind of lean in and say, "Oh, forgive me, Father, but I have sinned." And he just rolls his eyes back and looks up at the fucking ceiling like, you gotta be kidding me.
Vox just, goes on the other side and does sort of the same thing. Just went, we need to make confessions, Father.
Oh, God. And how long has it been since your last confession, man? Just do it, fuck it.
Well, a couple years, give or take.
It's only been 50 for me, Vixana says. Oh, yeah, okay, lad. What you like to confess, lasses?
She'll whisper something in his ear. I'm not gonna say it because it's really, really dirty. But
he
basically,
here.
it's essentially like the gist of it is something that she saw some of the members of the fairy court doing while in Arcadia.
Oh my! So he's going to kind of sidestep in a drop and move, and he's gonna climb Harry. He's a wee lad. Don't worry.
He's gonna climb Harry?
I am not fucking with you. He climbs Harry. He's not too big. Don't worry. He's only like 5'6" or so. So
yeah, and Harry will just stand there.
just
He'll
climb
be like,
up Harry. Get on his back.
Oh, you two are such a cute couple.
I know, aren't we lovely? So happy together. He'll kiss his cheek.
Harry is just standing there, thinking, "What the hell did I get myself into tonight?" And he'll kind of, I'm assuming, like the preacher dude, it's like a piggyback kind of climb and everything.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Although he kind of came at it from the side and then eventually made his way to his back.
Okay. Just kind of lift him up and just say, our coupley selves have decided that we're going to stay over here. And he'll kind of like draw an invisible line with his finger. We're going to stay on this side of the line, and you guys can stay on that side of the line.
We're very happy. We're so happy. We're going to move to Province, and we're going to get a corgi and name it Banjo. He'll nod.
Vox is kind of pouts her lip out and looks towards Vixana. My, I think they don't want us around.
We don't think they do either.
How sad.
No. I'm wearing a new bra.
It's okay, I'll help you take it off later.
Yes. Deem. Look, they're rubbing off on me.
Harry's gonna look up to Dom and just pretty much say, "I'm not sure about getting a dog and naming it Banjo. I'm not gonna lie, since I've giant fluffy as fuck rage monster, it's kind of been weird thinking of owning a dog again."
How deep in this are we going? I'm starting to feel like we're actually about to get married over here, okay? I'm not saying I'm against it. Like, 20% of me is like, you know what? Let's just go and get fucking gay married for the hell of it today. But that could be more of my capricious fae side than my priest side coming out.
Look, I'm just saying, like, that's the thing about lying, is you have to make it super detailed, because if you leave it vague, you can fuck yourself over.
Okay, so you're saying we're committed. Got it. We'll look
Yeah,
back.
we're committed.
We're committed. Got it. Okay, for how long?
I don't know.
Let's just keep it going until it needs to stop. Okay, he'll look at them.
Yeah.
We're committed. We're good.
Yep.
He's just looking at them. Are you guys there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Vox just smirks and leans back against the bar, sipping her drink again.
So, have you been back long, Miss Foxes? I'm gonna switch it down for a little bit.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch what he said.
Have you been back long, Miss Foxes?
Couple of months. No, not too long.
And how you be finding it?
Oh, it's lovely. The internet is such an interesting place.
I'm afraid to ask. But what sorts of things have you been finding on the internet, huh?
She'll lean into his ear and whisper some more things. Not as bad as the first one, but they're still pretty bad.
He'll kind of yelp and say, "Lass, I don't think my husband would be appreciating that out of you."
Well, actually, like, how tall is Fox's? Because Harry's, like, 3. So, and then Dom is on his back, so that gives him an extra, you know.
I mean, I ain't saying he wouldn't have leaned, but
Also, she's
Okay.
like pretty fucking tall. She's like not like huge size tall, but she's very tall and thin.
yeah. But basically, after she finishes her diatribe, he'll gently grasp Harry, like, "Ma'am, I don't think my husband would appreciate that conversation aimed at me."
She pouts
Yeah.
her lip out at him.
He's sweet talking my man, okay?
Honey, the things she said to me were simply vile. Jezebel.
It's okay. Well, when we get home, you can cuddle with, we can cuddle or something.
He'll nod. We'll cuddle.
Never have to think of this woman again.
Never again.
Never.
Until, court next. Yeah. He'll nod.
Just. Oh, do you need me to go to court with you and make sure she doesn't touch you anywhere? Things again.
She waggles her eyebrows from on the other side of him. Oh, did I drop? Okay, no, I didn't drop. I heard all the sound went away for a minute.
Hold on, I have to mute.
Oh, I broke Johnny. I did it. I broke Johnny.
I told myself I'd play a straight character, but look,
Too late, Cam.
you might actually end up marrying this fucking priest tonight.
I think I'm good.
You got it?
Nope.
Oh.
great.
Okay, I got it. Take a sip of water. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Vix will just kind of nudge Voxus, pointing at them like, now she's starting to wonder.
She just boxes just she goes and she orders some wings and she'll eat them like very slowly, you know. She'll get all the meat off them with her very sharp teeth, and then she'll, you know, get all the sauce all over her hands, and then clean her hands, licking all of the sauce off of her fingers.
Dom will actually relax on Harry's back. He'll kind of carefully kind of pick his way, trying to get down.
Harry will set him down.
He does not leave his side. It's like, yeah, go away. So, what kind of piece are you carrying?
Just a Glock 19, nothing too
Oh, that's
fancy.
nice. Uh-huh.
So,
Mine's a Glock too.
nice. What issue?
43.
Glocks are always pretty good weapons.
I know, right? You can drive over them for shit's sake. So you drop them in water. You could fucking throw them in a bat of sand. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, when one turns into a kind of need something sturdy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And if
I've had
that,
it
Boxes.
really
Sorry.
rip into some deep flesh before, when you really have to put something down.
oh yeah.
Boxes is just waggling her eyebrows at all the innuendos at them.
I did not even pick that up until right now. I fuck you not, I actually didn't.
Oh my god.
Rip.
Yep.
I am either failing or winning as a storyteller right now. So hard. Pineapple. Does yours have an egg?
Is it Vlad the Impaler?
We're talking about guns, not melee weapons, woman. Oh.
Oh, is it that big? Is it that it's considered a melee weapon? Oh my.
What? Oh.
Shake his head.
Why you gotta be making all those innuendos with my husband?
Right?
Because he's cute.
I am not
Yeah.
cute. I'm gorgeous. Thank you very much.
And that is my great man. Thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. He snaps.
Johnny, should I be a dick?
Go ahead.
Dick.
Go be a dick.
I don't want to be that much of a I don't want to be that much of a dick though.
I'm just saying, if it's what I think it is, Harry will probably stop you.
Oh,
If it is, but-
so you guys are married, right?
Kind of look up at him. Yes. Kind of scratch his neck.
I did not hear what Joey said. Sorry.
Yeah, she was like, so you guys are married, right?
Oh, okay.
And Dom went, yes. And he'll
Harry's
look
gonna
back
look.
at him.
Harry will look. Harry will shrug and just be like, "Yeah, yeah." It was like a kind of like a quick thing, shotgun wedding sort of thing, except no one was pregnant.
That'd be really strange if we were. I'd actually kind of hoped that one of us was pregnant, because if it was, we could probably make a lot of money, if you think about it.
Yeah, probably. None of us have the right sexual organs for it, unless you were a female before.
It could be. I'll shrug.
Might. Nothing wrong with that.
But see, the problem is that we can't have children actually without taking a lot of work out of it. We have to like he'll kind of roll his wrists. He's like, you have to. It's really complicated magic. But my gun, by the way, it has something really, really awesome written on the side of it. You might appreciate.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It says, "Felector stino curios superos, acontros murbio."
Shit, that was my wrench.
See what it means?
No, I do not. I will tell you right now, the only language I speak is English.
It says, "If I cannot bend the will of heaven, I shall move hell."
I mean, you'd think being a preacher man, you'd be able to, at least minorly bend heaven.
A little bit. He'll kind of put his fingers just a smidgen apart.
Yeah, just itty bitty bit,
One would say the breadth of a mustard seed.
Mustard seed.
Yeah, but I've actually been considering now. He'll kind of look around and he'll kind of his hand kind of goes ugh. I've been thinking about transferring.
What you mean by that?
Real talk. Look, I love my faith. I love God, Jesus, all that. I'm sold, okay? But I don't like some of the laws of the faith. You know what I mean? This whole idea that just the some of the fire and the brimstone and shit. And now the Catholic Church has come leaps and bounds, especially with Pope Francis and all that. It's definitely moved a couple of steps forward. But the idea of I don't know. Some of the ideas of hell, let me think. Pro-choice matters, so things like that, family planning, marriage. Yeah, it's one thing enough for the Pope to say that gay marriage is fine and dandy and all that. Gay people should be accepted as children of the Lord, but to turn away love, he'll just kind of shrug I don't see the point. And he'll say, hey, just some of the ways that women are treated across the faith, across the globe. I mean, sure, in the United States it'd be pretty okay, but some places in Latin America and Africa and you start getting into Asia and things like that, and the women of the faith are treated terribly, absolutely terribly. Can't hold position in the church, always under the edict of a man. There will never be a woman leading the church. And we hold the Sacred Virgin Mary so high within regards to the faith, and yet we can't even have a woman lead us? What is that? He'll kind of shake his head and shrug oh, fuck that. So,
I'll nod.
although I'm no less a faithful man, I've been considering walking away from Catholicism and maybe wandering over to the Episcopalian faith.
I'll nod. Say, that's legitimate. I'm gonna just tell you right now, though, I've never been a big of faith. I went to church and everything like that for a little bit, but then some stuff happened between me and the Sunday school teacher, and after that I stopped going. Especially decided that it wasn't really my thing. At my graduation, we had this thing called it was some religious ceremony where we just had a priest have a sermon. It was supposed to be something and these graduates, may they go do great things in the world, but at least that's what I thought it was going to be. His was, if you don't accept the Lord Christ Jesus as your savior today, you're going to hell. And I was just kind of this little weird to be doing at a graduation ceremony.
You see, that's just wrong. It's not right. For any faith. You don't... You see, one thing that I've learned in time, okay, is that if you tell somebody you're a Christian, I've had people actually straight up say to my face when I've said that I'm a priest or Catholic, that they liked me so much that they just couldn't believe that I was a man of faith. That I was a preacher man even. And it occurred to me, how is a faith that's supposed to be based on the ideas of love and acceptance and tolerance and helping each other and following the teaching of Jesus Christ been led to a place of such judgment? To a place where people think that it's okay to walk down a path in which you believe that you're better than other people. The God, he had some pretty serious things to say about judgment and about withholding it, and about taking the plank out of your own eye. So I don't understand how we've just gotten so far as a people that he'll shrug. That's where the faith has been led to today.
Because really, it's probably less about the religion and more about people just kind of want to show it off. It's like, oh, I'm a good Christian girl in this regular suburban neighborhood. My name is Stacy. I've got that haircut. The manager. I want to speak to your manager haircut. I've got kids. I've got a van. I'm a soccer mom.
Oh, Sharon.
Yeah.
Let's shake his head.
It's just I've got to throw on religion to make myself, fit in. But I'm not actually going to do it. I'm still going to be a judgmental piece of,
I mean, let me put on my Maybelline and a little bit of my Maybelline and some of my Psalms while I'm at it.
Right? It's just an act, really. So they can fit in and not be judged by, their friends who,
Oh, and just straight up, you know what? While I'm at it, fuck Joel Osteen. Fuck Joel Osteen. You hear me? He'll shout that shit, actually. He'll throw his head back and be like, yo, fuck Joel Osteen. Anytime you have a goddamn preacher, by the way, that guy is named Creflo Dollar. I am done. He'll just hands out like he can't even anymore.
I didn't.
No. I'm saying as a person, I am so tired of the Joel Osteen ministry and that whole thing, the whole prosperity gospel, people talking about how, oh no, you don't understand. This goes into some deep shit with me. He looks like he's ready to drop it if he's ready to. Because it'll explode and passion will start coming out.
No, I got you, man. And you want to talk about it? That's fine. I'm right here. I've got all night. I just gotta say though, I'm a little surprised. I didn't think you'd say fuck. Considering
I say fuck all the fucking time. Are you kidding me? Do you know what I gave up for Lent? I gave up meat. You know why I gave up meat? Because I didn't want to give up smoking or drinking. I thought I was going to die. Look, I'm a priest. I don't have sex. That's the only thing the church gives a shit about. As long as I don't get my dick in somebody, they're fine. Oh, God forbid it's a man, by the way. But as far as the drink and the smoke and all that stuff goes out, whatever, I don't care so much. I'm not a Jesuit, for God's sake.
Okay.
I mean, granted, I'm a little bit more lax about my morals over here.
I mean, after all, you apparently are.
That's fine. Fixa is just stirring her drink with her thing, watching this like this is better than keeping up with the Kardashians.
Damn.
Voxus has returned from going to the bathroom and is cleaning her fingernails.
Oh,
We'll tell you though, since you do the whole Lent thing, I've heard rumors that if not saying it's actually going to happen, I just think it's hilarious. Between werewolf and somebody who does Lent. Apparently, there's a folklore about a creature called the Lop-Garu or the Rougarou.
oh, the Lop-Garu. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of the ways that you could turn into a Lop-Garu, which is pretty much a werewolf, is not sticking to the rules of Lent for 7 years.
I can tell you with damn surety that is not true.
chuckle and say, I mean, I've never, done lint in several years, and look where I am.
No shrug. You feeling better now, Miss Alexis?
Oh, I'm feeling lovely, thank you.
Did you go take care of yourself in the bathroom?
No. Why would I do that? I'm saving myself for Miss Vixana over here.
She'll look over at her like you missed the best tirade. This man got
Oh,
hot.
believe me. I heard him in the bathroom.
Oh my. But we didn't get to hear you?
Well, I'm very quiet when out in public, you know. You gotta be prim and proper.
I could change that, you know.
She chuckles. Oh, I know, my dear.
Where are you? There you are, Dom.
This has been a great night and conversation.
It has been. It's been amazing. Are
Yes,
you,
it's been certainly more interesting. Oh, my apologies, Father. She thinks for a moment.
You know, I'm just amazed you
With a
haven't
grin.
called Patty yet.
Oh, are you a mind reader too, as well as a priest?
If I were a mind reader, I'd be rubbing your lip right now. Well, nod.
You said what? I didn't quite catch that.
If I were a mind reader, I'd be rubbing your lip right now.
She chuckles.
And then he scoots closer
Oh,
to Harry. Save me.
It's just gonna look down and just kind of like, look, you did it yourself. You said something.
I didn't mean to, dear. It just kind of slipped out. You got me going. I told you when I start getting, and I'm sorry, honey.
I got you. And he'll lift up his hand and very awkwardly just kind of pat him on the shoulder.
oh, it's so cute, so adorable.
I know, right?
I think I need to be getting on home.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's getting late. I've got a lot to do tomorrow.
Oh, well, the streets are pretty dangerous out. Are you sure you wanted someone to help walk you home, Father?
Harry will look over to her and say, and he'll kind of pat his chest and say, you think I'm gonna let him walk home alone while I stay here?
Oh, my dear. It's not. But there is safety in numbers, especially with what I heard came out of, came out of the forest the other night.
Look,
Home is right just down the block.
Well, you never know.
Walks
There
down.
could be werewolves anywhere.
Vic says, tons of them.
oh yeah,
There could even be one in
All
this
sorts
very
of-
room.
there might be.
You ever have that, like, you know what a person looks like when they're looking 10,000 miles away, but their eyes are right there? So he has that look in his eye, and he'll just kind of lean slower and slower until he leans his head on Harry's chest and nuzzles. No, it's all right. My man's got me.
Aww.
Yeah, you never know. There could even be one in your bedroom tonight, Father.
Sure.
Boxus says, completely straight-faced.
Harry's just gonna kind of put an arm around him and then just kind of gently pat his back with his other hand.
Are you ready, darling?
Ready when you are, dear.
Let's go. Just exit stage right with his new werewolf husband. And Vixana just looks at Voxus like her entire face is just overjoyed.
Boxus looks back and says, well, I got a male werewolf married to a priest. I think I deserve a promotion for that or something. And she drains her glass.
God. Can we place bets on that? I 3 days, and it's either going to be spectacularly over or they're actually going to be married.
I give it 4.
4? Because neither one of them were gay.
I think probably. Of course, in our world, that can change ever so quickly. And she just chuckles. So, what did you think of the girly girl act? Did I put it on too heavy?
Oh, right, I know. Did I? She just kind of flew out.
No, you did perfect.
I hate talking like that. It drives me crazy. It's worse than my white girl phone
I
voice.
know.
Ugh.
Right?
Pull her bra
But, you
off
know,
and drop it.
yes, but it's so effective.
I know, right?
I'm sorry, dear. It's
Although
so
I
effective,
really
though. It's just...
I know. It's a push-up.
She chuckles.
But if you want, we really can go back to the spring court and I'll... Oh, yeah.
I would definitely not be opposed to that.
Yes! She will hop up and
She
grab her
giggles.
hands.
Yep, she'll go with.
Yay! And they will go back to the spring court and put this girl's room to good use.
Yes.
And the bartender just notices that they left their guns.
Oh no!
Boxes will actually collect those before she leaves, and she'll say she'll give them to him in the morning after their honeymoon.
He's got the keys though.
Yeah, they've got the keys. He can't. He'll basically be like, "It's cool. It's cool. I'll put a book on the bar if they come back together."
She chuckles and she'll leave.
So they leave. The bartender throws back his drink, and
And then Harry comes in quickly because he is not about to leave his baby.
yo, so
And
neither is Dom. Let's just be real. Neither is Dom. Like after Voxus and her leave, but before the bar shuts, Tom would have been in there like, "Oh my god."
I ship it. I ship the 4-way relationship.
The
Them and their guns.
So by the way, when they get
So
back,
both of them walk in there to grab their guns. Then
yeah, he'll kind of look at him, and he'll kind of like look for the girls, and look back at him.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you, Google Hangouts.
Yes. Father Down basically kind of looked, like, noticed the girls weren't there anymore, and kind of like looked at him, and like looked at the bar and the guns and all that, and kind of looks back up at him, and he's like, "You don't have to walk me home now if you don't want." You're knocking.
He'll shrug and just be like, "Oh, not too bad to talk to."
Huh?
And no, it's all good. Like you're on my way home anyway.
Oh yeah, no, if it's in room. And if you like, you can come inside and have a cup of tea, some of the sandwiches or something. You could eat something.
And apparently, like there are other werewolves attacking people. That
Oh yeah, we could have a talk about it. Yeah, come around about it. If we were to maybe
I just left.
Sure. So he'll.
Johnny, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm trying to cover for you. It seems as though they are leaving together. Decision-wise.
Yeah.
Let us wait till Kim gets back, but I do believe that is.
Hmm. Totally ship it. 10 out of 10. Also kind of ship Ixana and Boxus, not gonna lie.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so I just had a massive lag. Okay, but are we all good to end the scene?